Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Lost Ark video. I took a nap before patch notes came out, and that nap turned into like a big sleep, the long sleep if you will. It's not the permanent long sleep, but it was a long sleep nonetheless. And the patch notes came out, so now I'm peeping the patch notes. I vaguely know what's going on, because obviously the Reddit is covered in the announcement stuff. But let's take a look and see what they've got in store for me, smile face. Lost Ark Cool Retreat patch. Do I really feel like reading all the fluff? Not really. Downtime starts at 2 AM for some reason. I still don't know why they pick a different time every day or every week. Used to always be at midnight. Now it's sometimes 1 AM, sometimes 2 AM, 3 AM. Sometimes it's midnight. I don't get it, man. But Henry doing the patch notes again. What a lad. Solo raids, solo mode dungeons and raids. Solo mode enables us to do Lost Ark's main in-game content, raids and dungeons, etc. alone. Excited for the flexibility it gives the players who want to practice raid mechanics before attempting them with a group, or those who are having difficulty navigating Party Finder. Fucking everybody, man. Fuck Party Finder. Just not enough fucking people, man. Taking a sip of that good shit, that water. Solo mode will support raids starting with Vault and Legion raid all the way to Ivory Tower, even though the gold amounts will be less than normal raids. Much less than normal raids, I should say. Because I've seen the numbers, it's not looking good. Progression materials and gold will still be rewarded so that players won't have too much trouble progressing alone. Solo mode will also have special effects to help different class playstyles. So it's the buff system, play on their own. However, once players pass a certain item level, they will not be able to receive gold or progression materials from solo mode. You're not going to be able to get stuff from Vault and Vicus at 1600, Clown at 1610, Brel at 1620, Kyangle at 1640. Though I don't think it matters too much, because you're not going to be running solo raids. Realistically, if you're above 1600, I don't think. Especially not Vault or Vicus. Pretty cool picture nonetheless. Little clown staff, little clown man, Bigacon man, all the other raid guys. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Solo raid modes. Holy shit, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? Solo mode will also have special effects to help different class playstyles and support classes play on their own. Solo mode is categorized as in-game content. It shares a number of gold raid. So it basically they're saying it shares the same lockout and the free additional reward viewed thing for the in-game content. So it's for all intents and purposes, it's the same raid, and it shares the same lockout, etc., etc. The content provided in solo mode shares the same number of entries, gateway progress across normal, hard, solo, and the level of difficulty at the time of clearing the first level of content in solo mode is applied to subsequent gates. So basically they're saying if you clear the first gate of solo mode, you can't clear the remaining gates in non-solo mode. So it's not the same where if you clear any gates in solo, you have to finish it in solo. There is no doing hard, normal, normal, for example. Or like solo hard hard or solo normal normal or normal solo normal. You have to do everything in either solo or you have to do everything in group. And then in solo mode, the Scale of Fate system is applied. The Scale of Fate is a system where you can receive support by selecting a variety of buffs to help in battle. So this is the buff mechanic thing. When playing solo mode, the Scale of Fate system will be applied in place of any Procyon protection or starting novice adventure buffs. So you only get one or the other. And this is some of the stuff you get, it looks like. You can go in without any buffs. You gain additional sidereal meter. You inflict increased stagger damage. Always gain back attack. Regular intervals recover HP. Increase the move speed, reduce the cooldown of your movement and stand-up skills. Very cool. When entering single mode content for the first time, you select a support buff. The selected support buff will be applied during boss battles. There are special buffs that are applied to specific There are special buffs that are specific to certain raids that can only be selected by specific classes. A separate support buff is not applied when selecting the This Is Me buff, which drops the character right in the raid with no buff. You can enter solo mode without selecting a support buff, and are able to change the selected support buff via the change button at the top left of the game screen. Once the battle starts, you can't change your buff. After defeating a boss, you can change your buff again in the combat zone at the next gate. New currency is going to be clear medals. Regardless of difficulty, you can receive clear medal when you clear content that comes with solo mode. So if you clear any content that has a solo mode, you get clear medals. If I'm reading that correctly. Doesn't necessarily have to be solo mode, because the clear medals are basically the tickets that we have right now. The Clown Brel, Akon tickets, condoms as people colloquially call them. And these clear medals can be exchanged for various items through solo mode exchange NPCs in large cities. The major items that were previously exchangeable for special currencies from the Legion raid NPC can now be exchanged through the solo mode. If you exchange an item with an existing tag that's permanent acquisition limit, you cannot exchange it again through the solo mode NPC. If you clear solo mode, the gold received is lower than normal difficulty. Far fucking lower than normal difficulty. The full values are shared in the gold rebalancing section of the release notes, however the other rewards are equal to those received in the normal difficulty. However, you cannot receive honor rewards, so stuff like the Belshazzar Gate 4 horns, wings from Kyangle, side aerial energies, any of that shit. You can't get any of those from solo mode, unsurprisingly. And then solo modes for Kaya, Akon, and Ivory Tower will release with a slight Western-specific balance nerf. The special difficulties present for certain Legion raids have been removed in favor of solo mode, which now allow player to practice the raid while earning key progression rewards. Cool. Events. Cool retreat update, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. New wave of events for players to ease the grind. We got a Voldus Power Pass, which will get you to 1520. And then they have a Super Makoko Express. And these are the sort of the rates and the discounts you're getting from the Super Makoko Express. Goes up to 1600. With additional chests up to 1620. You have to be between 1520 and 1600 to use it on a character, which is kind of disappointing. And then you also get engraving support, but we already just have permanent engraving support. The extra endgame reward event thing is still going to be going on, so when you clear a raid, you'll get like a box that gives you some extra materials, which is nice. It just adds up for doing your raids, nothing bad about it. Extra rewards will be available to all characters on a player's roster. It will last until September 25th, pretty good. Maharaka Festival's coming back. Participate in the event race, transforming into a Pirate Makoko. Sounds like a little Mario event, which is cool. Race will be held every hour. Participation limited to once a day. You choose which Pirate Makoko you want to be. Finish the race, blah, blah, blah. You earn tokens, trade them for items and shit. Cool, cool. It has an enormous cache of valuable rewards. We'll see about that. I'm sure it's just going to be the same sort of event shop that we're used to, along with fun summer cosmetics, such as trail effects. Trail effects are nice. They should do more with trail effects. They just don't. Stronghold structures and transformations. Cool, cool. Event feast will also be included. Nice of them to actually, like, straight up say that. Event feast should always be in the game, in my opinion. Daily playtime rewards are returning with some updates. Will run until September 25th. Reward players for the time you spend playing. From key progression materials, silver, honing mats, cards, event token, new honing fusion material, with the final daily gift being granted at 90 minutes logged in. So, would be nice if we actually get some decent amount of fusion mats, but I expect it to be like 5 fusion mats. So you'll need like fucking 20 days to get 100, which is about standard for the login reward stuff. An update gift. Gift will also be sent to all players alongside the update with key progression materials to help boost endgame progression. The gift will include an epic elixir chest, a legendary elixir chest, 5 level 4 amulets, 5 level 5 amulets, a dark fire chest that probably has 50 dark fire in it, and 15 ancient soundstones. General new fever times have been added, new daily log and reward tracks. The store updates, we get some new cosmetic stuff from the 2024 swimwear collection. Let's peep this, it'll fucking blow my ears out. Nope, it's muted, I lied to you. Thank God. So these are the skins that we're getting. Pretty cool. I like the weapons. It's like I'm playing Minecraft. I'm gonna go mine some fucking diamond, make a diamond pickaxe. God, that looks so bad. So goodly bad. It's definitely a choice. The instruments definitely look like something. And then the mount. The stingray looks fucking fire, though. I like the stingray. Very cute. But overall, this is what we're getting. That's the wallpaper as well. If you're into that, purchase that shit. If not, you're good, man. And then progression updates. So we're getting the tier 3 engraving support. You get 5 engravings for free at level 13, at level 3. Once your character's item level 1250 or higher. So basically the second you hit level 50, you get it. You just get access to 5 engravings for free, which is good. The basic growth boost event, it's not an event, excuse me, but it's just the boost up to, I think it's 1490 that we have right now. Now goes up to 1580. And I believe it's silver cost up to 1540, and then like 70% gold reduction up to 1580, something like that. Maybe it'll say it here. They also reduced the gold crafting cost for like everything. So, I mean, this is something that should have been done a long time ago. I'm glad they're finally doing it though. So, better late than never, I suppose. They're also reducing the gold cost from upgrading your set to level 3, and they're also reducing the gold cost for upgrading your ability stone. So now I can get my stone upgraded on the few characters that I still don't have it on, because I'm not paying 24k for a level 4 stone. Fuck that. And then there's the elixir update, which again, I think is a good start, but not enough has been done here. They didn't do anything, really, aside from reducing the cost, which is good. And doubling the amount of shit you get, which, again, I guess is also fine. But they didn't change how long it takes to cut elixirs. They didn't change fundamentally how you get elixir affixes or anything like that. They didn't change the amount of nodes you need. They didn't change anything about the system, which I think is a huge, massive oversight. Or just them being lazy. Because an oversight would imply that they don't know that the system's horrible. When they clearly do, they have to know. I'm not surprised that nothing got changed here, but I am disappointed nonetheless. Transcendence update, again, same thing here. They didn't change how long it takes to do the fucking minigame or anything fundamental with the system. All they did was change the gold cost, and they doubled the amount of Darkfire you get. Fion reduction is nice, but now that we have Engraving Express, doesn't really matter, I don't think. Like, it's better to have it than not, but I don't think people are going to really be buying accessories at all anymore. Especially not with the permanent 5x3 for free. And then Procyon Protection and Arcturus' Touch is extended up to, looks like Voldus Hard and Voldus Normal for each, respectively. Then you have the character-bound gems. You get level 5s for basically free, when you do the quest in Punica. And then you can get level 6s and 7s from this clear metal vendor, which essentially means every character can have free level 7s. Growth missions added to the guide system. It'll help guide players through various types of content earlier in their Lost Ark journey. Cool. I mean, more things need to be done for newer players to navigate all of the endgame bullshit. So anything that helps that even a little bit, I'm all for. Which is why I like solo raids, and I'm disappointed at how bad they are. But I'm glad that they exist. General progression updates. Increase the material granted in initial clear boxes of tier 1-2 guardians. Okay. Okay. Gold rewards removed from Fate Embers below South Vern Void 2 stage. Okay. Added new Stronghold Research Tier 3 required XP for Honing 4. Makoko Challenge has been removed and new progression adjustments and events replace these quests. Then the raid gold changes. I'm not going to look at it here because this is a horrendous way to look at it. We're also getting the Echidna Epilogue, which is lore stuff. Then this is the Echidna loading screens, which I think are really good. I really like this one. I think it's really cool stylistic choice. The other ones are fine. I mean, this is just titties, ass, and titties. And this is just mirror. I really do like this one, though. I just like the stylistic choice. I like the art style. I think it's very, very cool. They're all nice, though, in their own ways. And then Ivory Gate 3 has been removed, but the guild granted will stay the same. And then the time to launch the game is decreased by about 40%. Cool. For gold rewards, I'm going to go over here. We're going to look at this table right here by old Tiger 1998 Tiger. Holy fuck, I had a fucking stroke. Jesus Christ. But I like this table because it has colors, and colors make my brain go, wow, this is easy to read. So you can very clearly see here all of the gold nerfs. The gold nerfs are quite fucking massive. Yes, Akon normal and hard both got a 1k gold buff, which is, like, cool. But it doesn't make up for the fact that, at least in NA West, there are no fucking Akon lobbies to begin with. And it's like, maybe now that Brel is mega nerfed, you'll see Akon lobbies, but that's also not going to change my opinion on Akon lobbies. Especially on item level Akon lobbies. Hard mode Akon at, like, 1600 for most people is just an absolute chore, because the raid is, you know, a little difficult for people, you know? Doing damage while doing the mechanics is a little hard, man, which is why I just never ran a con. This is a pain in the ass, and I value my time more than anything. So, I would run Theamine. I would run Voldus if I was feeling it. Otherwise, I would do Theamine, Kaingal, Brel. I would always do Brel on Gate 4 weeks, just because it gave good gold, and I don't dislike Brel. But these are sort of the gold values that we're working with. And obviously it includes the solo values as well, which I think are laughable. They are fucking horrible, man. I think they should have given the values that are displayed here as tradable gold. Again, I've said this since the inception of the Chinese Lost Ark sort of bound gold thing. The values listed here should have been our tradable gold from solo raids, and then the remaining gold to make up to the difference between solo and normal should have been bound gold. Because the players who are running this shit still need gold to progress their character, to interact with every system. You need it for honing, you need it for fucking elixirs, you need it for transcendence, you need it to buy other shit. Like, God forbid you buy gems, or before the 5x3 accessories. You don't need accessories anymore. People would argue you don't need gems anymore since you get free level 7s, but I mean, let's be honest. A low roster level character without LOS 30 and level 7 event gems is most likely not getting into, like, group raids. And that's just being honest with each other. Anyways, overall, the patch is okay. I personally am pretty disappointed with it, because the one thing that they did say beforehand, like before the patch notes came out, was we were getting another Descent to, like, Darkness Road to Soul Eater type event. That was the one thing that they said we were getting, and we didn't get it. We got the Makoko Express and Power Pass in favor of that. Which, in my opinion, if they had only given us the Road to Theamine type-esque event, would have been ridiculous. So they needed... I just don't understand why they didn't do both, right? I'll never understand. But that's it. That's all I've got for this week. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.